What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Maaly Maal with Maal Reactions. Today I'm back with Jay with the finale to The Wheel of Time, Season 1. I'm ready to get back into the show.
And we know the guy's the peddler.
Yes, we just realized by looking in the past, what was the first episode?
I was editing the first episode. Yes. And then we were watching the last episode.
Like a recap. But we didn't realize that they actually mentioned and showed him for a hot second.
But he went by so fast that we didn't see him.
We wasn't paying attention because they was
but
doing
we
a
saw
lot
him
of
during
flashbacks.
the recap.
Yes. So we know who that is who stepped through that doorway, portal, whatever you want to call it.
But by the time you guys see this, you're probably going to already be telling us.
Yes.
That it was the peddler.
Disclaimer, yes, we already know. So, and I'll put it in the description in that episode. We know who he is. But, of course, a brother got to have a walk like that. A little soul in his steps.
I think it was the hair.
And that too. But I'm ready to get back into this show and the final episode of Season 1. So hopefully we get maybe a little bit of questions answered. I know there will be a cliffhanger. Probably. All seasons have a cliffhanger when it comes to fantasy stuff. So, I mean, even The Witcher did a little bit. But,
which we're going to do that next.
That is replacing this.
And I want to watch the Lord of the Rings
TV show. Yes,
TV show also.
Absolutely. That will definitely be on my top to see.
So if you're one of the people who went the Patreon route and you already watched all this, then within a couple weeks we should have The Witcher up on Patreon as well, or Lord of the Rings, whichever one we're gonna do, because we're only gonna do one at a time. We're doing two at a time technically because we're doing Battlestar also, but until we finish Battlestar, it'll always be Battlestar and one other series.
Yes. But everything else will be on the Patreon. Yeah,
Battlestar will never be on Patreon. And then any other series, we're going to binge it, edit it, and put it up on Patreon. And then let it go out slowly on YouTube just so our channel isn't empty for a long period of time.
Long periods of time, yes. So like she said, we made this announcement, 2 or 3 episodes ago, that we have a new route, how we doing, how we approaching new TV shows or new seasons. We will be filming, unless it's something that is on a weekly basis that we're in current time of watching it. We will put it out that time frame. But it's something if there's a whole season out, we will definitely put it on the Patreon first, and then you guys will see it on YouTube a little bit later.
Weekly type of thing.
But if it's something weekly that's currently out, we will do that as it comes out. So that's our format for now. That's what we're gonna try to stick to for now. But I'm ready to get back into the show and see how this all plays out. It's called Episode 8, The Eye of the World. Yeah. So that's a broad stroke of a saying, especially when it comes to this type of world, fantasy world, this story takes place in. That means a lot of things. I mean, hopefully they stick to, what's his name? Rand being the dragon? Mm-hmm. We'll see. So you ready to get back into this?
Yeah.
Let's finish it.
What, he's one? I thought men can't be one. Okay.
That's what probably started it.
So she's maybe already expecting him to go crazy or something.
You know what's crazy? Why the outfits look more modern? They almost go past his suits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Battlestar has type of suits like that. You know what I mean? It's futuristic.
Military suits.
See?
Oh wow! Wait, what?
Didn't I say that? I just said that.
But 3,000 years ago?
That's what I mean.
That's why she said you could set us all back.
I was just saying that. That should look more in the future.
So that's why they're so adamant to find the Dragon Reborn, because stuff like that could happen, because they got set back all the way then, basically. Yep. I wonder what he did to make that happen. Oh my god. That was amazing.
Yep. You can always tell by clothing, how advanced the civilization is.
Yeah.
In a sense. I wonder if there's a play on time travel or whatever, or just something like you said, maybe just
sets them back.
Sets them back with.
So what happened to all that technology is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because it's just gone. So where the hell did it all go? You'd think there'd be like leftover remnants or like, you know, vehicles and stuff somewhere.
Don't touch anything here. The Blight is a rot.
How you gonna walk that whole thing and not touch anything, though?
Shit.
Young men
It must not be the actual trees or anything.
You know we can't
She's
go.
so upset about
We
this.
have no idea where they are.
She loves him though.
I love him.
Well, he loves you. That's why he went and did it. You
Yep.
convinced him of that, actually. But do they all know how civilized it was? Like, technology?
I mean,
do they know that it was like that? Or they just don't know that anymore? Maybe just the Aes Sedai know, because they have to keep records.
Can you feel anything through the bond?
She doesn't want to be followed.
It wasn't you who I tracked. It was her. I can show you how.
How do you know? And that's the guy who's been with her this whole time, and he don't even know.
You are remarkable.
Because she has power that he doesn't have.
A wisdom never wets.
Yeah.
But if I go to Tarvalon, maybe I'll be something other than a wisdom.
So maybe you guys have a chance to be together.
I will hate the marriage.
You will never be with her?
Because he is not me. And I will love him. If it makes you smile.
Aww. Why can't he marry then?
Maybe because he's tied down to Moraine. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Get your hand off.
What did you dream?
He knows where we are. He's coming.
No,
A
this
dream.
has to be a dream still. Ooh. He looks weird.
Why he got a suit on?
Oh no, I thought that was a tux.
It looks like it, but it's still modern compared to them.
What the heck? Seriously?
You look nothing like him,
Like the original one?
but still, you're him.
I'm guessing the one we saw from 3,000 years ago he's speaking of.
The last time you came with 99 companions, far stronger than her, and still you failed.
Oh, the one before him maybe? I forget, do they ever mention how often it gets reborn?
No.
This is a dream.
That's one way to get yourself out like a dream.
Ain't lying.
What? What did you dream?
Oh, deja vu. Same exact thing.
Yep.
This is a Sa'angreal. It was made before the breaking of the world. Created from the one power
What does
itself.
it do?
It'll increase your power 100.
Okay, well that's helpful.
And what do I do with that power?
You put him back where he belongs, where his touch can't reach the earth for another 3,000 years.
Easier said than done.
Even when they get there, if he tries to pull strength out of that, he doesn't even know what to do. He's never done it.
Will you teach me how to channel?
I can't.
Well, how are you supposed to know how to do it?
Source, it'll take you closer and closer to the moon.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I hope he can do it.
I mean, like she said, when your life is on the line, it'll happen.
Oh no.
She's burning up.
She's gonna die.
Everybody.
What is it?
But it was just her.
I wonder if the
Something's about to
baby
go
he
down.
was holding is like his with her's baby, Egwin's baby. With him.
But you noticed that she didn't see nobody else. It was just her.
Our men in the fortress have spotted at least 60 fades amongst them, so there must be at least 5 to 10,000.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're about to have a massive battle.
Yes.
You said that whoever goes with the dragon to the afterworld will die there. Does that include you?
That means she can't go with you.
I mean, she knows she has to.
Why would she have to? I mean, maybe she can go to a certain extent. Oh no, he's coming after her.
Yeah, but he don't know what direction they went.
No, but Nynaeve told him how to find them.
The men will hold the gap, and if we cannot, the women will hold the city. It is what our family has done for 1,000 years.
What we face today is 5 times the size of what's come before.
That's so weird because like she wants him to wear the old stuff but doesn't want to follow the old way.
Yep.
Tarman Gaiden is here. The last battle.
He seems so calm about all this though.
Probably something he has thought about many times.
She
and
needs
it's
to
like,
put on that
it's
outfit
inevitable.
if anything.
I feel like I know why now. Since they defended with that armor many times, he doesn't want to break that streak. It's like he's going to tarnish the legacy of.
I wonder though
the
if like
losing.
if you do defeat the Dark One, will the whole like army just automatically die out, or
Could be.
like will their life force be taken away from them immediately, or they would still have to deal with them anyways? That's pretty.
Very.
What was this place?
We have no idea. Every record of its existence was purged from the White Tower's libraries by Dark Friends.
Was that like the nursery place he was at?
It could be.
Like the tower?
It could be.
What do you remember?
I didn't think about that.
Every time I grab onto something, it just slips away.
Because you partially remember. I think it's memories you haven't put together yet.
What?
Memories.
Yep.
The Dark One.
That's when I was in your dream.
Mm-hmm.
It was here. In the center. It was a symbol.
Don't touch it.
Oh, it's the eye. Did he move? Or is this another memory or something?
Well, damn.
It's a whole different place.
That kind of looks like their home from the first episode, but it's. I know it's not.
This is where he was holding the baby.
Yep. That's why she couldn't tell whose baby it was. Oh, it was her, him, and what's this girl's name?
Egwin.
Gwen's baby.
Oh.
It's a beautiful day.
This is like what it could have been like.
Rand,
What did you think would happen?
Whoa. Damn.
Wow.
He did that shit quick.
I wonder what he wants. Like, what outcome does he want? Wow. So many of them.
Very. It's like a two
They're
towers.
ready to go.
Lord of the Rings scene at the end of the movie. Like at the battle, Helm's Deep battle. They're not rolling deep at all.
No.
Not even close. Yo, her outfit dope.
Yeah.
I like her better than her brothers.
Hers is way more glitzy.
More extravagant. Almost like he should have been wearing that. Look like he had a lot more protection and cover.
But hers is just like the midsection only.
Yeah. What they
What's
digging
in
up?
there? There's something in there that's important. That's why I said you know what you have to do. So what do they have in there?
They are calling for all women who can channel to help defend the city.
That means both of you
That's
guys.
up to you.
Fire on my command! Ready!
Oh man.
Finally, this mother again.
And this whole time I thought he was the Dark One, but
Yeah.
he must be like a commander or something. So dope. I love how they did him. I just wish we would have saw more of him. I mean, I can understand why that city's never fallen because that setup is like, that's ridiculous.
Impenetrable.
A whole gap like
But
that
they're
with
gonna-
these little ass windows where you're just shooting, but you would never expect so many. So they did stay.
Shouldn't be surprised.
The others are gonna fall so easy, but they won't because they too much of a.
I mean, that can't be the only women who channel there. Are the rest in the city? Oh, he needs to wake up from this dream. He should know this is not real.
You know, it's too good to be true. Bro.
Yeah, you have to remember everything that's already happened.
How long have we lived here?
Since we got back from the Eye.
You were never at the Eye.
That's not her, bro.
You want to be questioned why you don't remember anything? You don't remember having a kid?
Whoa.
Why everything freeze?
You see? It is her. Or a version of what could be her. You can remake the world in your image.
Can be kind of OP.
What's the catch?
I can show you how.
He wants that power, right? He has to. The Dark One has to.
Or
want.
have him on his side. One of the two.
you didn't think I'd come here without knowing what I was walking into, did you? We both know you can't escape this place without his help.
So that's what he wants. He can't leave.
Look at these guys. Looking like anthills.
Oh wow, they're digging right into it.
Oh, bro, you could at least move out the way. They didn't go too deep though.
No.
But that's not really her.
I thought you didn't think she was real.
Stop it!
It's not real.
There's no way you could believe that, bro. Seriously.
But it's just hard to probably even see the person you love, like even see it being done. When everything feels so real, it feels real too.
How do I make it real?
More simple than you could imagine.
If he gets him out of that thing, the world is probably to shit.
Don't do it.
Who gave you those words?
Oh shit. Damn.
Oh
What?
no!
That was
Gandalf,
quick.
You're working with the man.
You called it. Because what if he had the Trunks come there, right?
When I reach out to you with the one power, accept it.
It's almost too much to contain. It's so much of them. It's like some Dragon Ball shit.
Not real. How about that?
Don't
Simply
do it.
is not real.
You're giving it to him,
Everything inside you.
right?
I hope he has a different play, like trying to play him out, but I don't see how you would just succumb to that.
Well,
That easy.
he's channeling. And you don't even know what he's channeling to do. To break my chains. Or to strengthen them.
Dude, you have to wake up. You know it's not gonna really happen. You know it's not even what she wants to happen. Oh my god. I mean, are there more women inside the actual city? Like, that can't be all the people that can channel there. They made it seem like such a normal thing in the beginning.
stop playing the fool, bro. I hope you just playing this dude is out.
Yeah,
man.
I hope
you playing
so.
him out.
You have the thing with you. Well, I don't know if he has it in a dream though. This girl on the right, on her knees.
Yep.
She's about to pass out all her power. Oh, look at that! Whoa!
Get it?
Sonic boom.
Dang it. Rip them apart.
They're completely blowing them apart.
Her eyes
Oh, that's
done.
what she's gonna. That's what she saw with
Her face.
Nynaeve.
Yep.
You can remake the world in your image, boy. Make it what you want.
That woman who doesn't care about being a wisdom, being a nice guy. That's not the woman I love.
That's a multiplies power.
Yeah. I mean, is he seeing both realms at the same time though?
Good question. I don't know.
What is he actually seeing?
Right here, I believe. I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
But he smiled.
Slightly.
So is that like a temporary? He knows it's just a temporary thing. So here's the thing: once you get rid of him, what happens to everyone else? Do they fall
The
automatically?
Trollocs and stuff?
Yeah, like the
No.
Dark Army.
No.
Or do they still have to defeat them?
They still got to defeat them.
Where's
I
the
look at it
peddler
as like Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Like, yeah, you can still defeat him, but the army's still technically there. Oh, they're gonna kill him? They better not kill him.
Oh, they killed him.
Bro.
The peddler. I'm so mad. I love the Ogier.
Too much.
She can't let go. Girl, stop.
She's gonna have to step in and do something. Oh no.
She has to stop. You've already killed some. You're gonna kill yourself. No, this cannot go this way.
She's gonna heal her. Or take all of it from her.
But then she's gonna die from that.
We all stand with you.
Her eyes are burning out. She stopped right in time, but I think she still has the
Oh,
burns.
she did it herself.
Oh, man. You got too hungry with the power. It killed you. That literally burnt her.
Her too.
But I don't think Nynaeve is dead, is she?
No.
Maybe her face will just be burned.
Do you think it's a coincidence?
Is that knife?
Rivers every bell time.
I didn't see.
That's why we sent the Trollocs, not to kill you, but to bring you to him.
Oh. They just
Damn.
wanted to push him that
We
way.
need the home. Balance means
Is that Matt?
return to
I
the
think so.
shadow, some of you, maybe all of you.
Yeah, he went back. So some will be good and some will be evil.
The madness. It's true, isn't it?
What?
That eventually they will so mad they kill everyone they've ever loved.
It is.
Yeah. I wonder why it is that way.
Yeah.
I have a favor to ask you. Tell them I died here.
He doesn't want to go back and risk it.
Where will you go?
We'll see you next season.
Goodbye, Moraine.
Doesn't even want her to know.
Ran may be the dragon, but all 5 of you have a part to play.
All of you guys are important somehow. If I was you, I'd have killed him.
Not with these two guys around.
But he just left him go with the horn.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But
He didn't even
he
try.
was gonna die himself. The fuck is that?
Well, you have a lot of stuff you gotta guys do now. You have to get the horn back, obviously. Matt is gone to shit. He went back to the damn city.
My master bond. Let me back in.
The Dark One. I can't touch the sword.
What?
He can't. I wonder why. What do you mean the Dark One? It never showed him with the bloody mouth, though.
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen now, but he's gonna be very upset that this chick is dead.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no, look.
I know, I said something, she gonna do something wild.
She's giving it back to her. Well, she said she could be a wisdom, too, so she can do that, too. Well, at least they lived. And where are you gonna go, Rand? I wonder what kind of mission he's gonna go on. He's obviously he has an idea if he wants to do something.
Yeah, but what?
Something against the dark. What's beyond this? What even goes past all the blight?
I mean, you know how much farther it goes.
Yeah, he's almost at the edge of the whole forest.
It's going down.
Oh.
The last time couldn't be scratched.
It's scratched.
No one power could break it.
So did I.
What does it mean?
Stronger than what you thought? Getting stronger than what you thought he was?
So this wasn't the last battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way this is over, so maybe some of the prophecies,
That's not how they're gonna end it.
the
is it?
visions the one girl saw just hasn't, you know,
Hasn't come yet.
hasn't come yet. Yeah.
The
Far Western. That's
Shore.
a beautiful green color water.
Yeah, it is. Who's that?
How long has this been? What's the time frame on this right now?
It has to be around the same time, just on the Western Shore.
Yeah. It's like, but who is this?
I don't know.
Because this looks like it's far from...
A child.
No, somebody's washing up on shore.
Because all the... See all,
What the fuck?
all these ships. Trolloc ships?
No.
Whose symbol was the lion?
What is these people?
Who are these people?
They look different.
Yeah. Their masks are different.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
What the fuck? Creating a
They
wave,
do
a
water.
tsunami. There's a bunch of them. Every ship has a bunch.
Do y'all know there's a girl on the
These
damn
fucking kill
beach?
this girl like that? Oh, that's fucked up.
And that's how you're gonna end it. Who are they?
Alright guys, that was the season finale of the Wheel of Time Season 1. How did you like that episode?
That was the best episode.
That was the best episode? I don't know.
Besides the first episode, battle-wise, that was...
If you think about it, it wasn't really that much battle.
It was like the first and the last had the most battle.
I like the action scene in the last previous episode better in the beginning than this.
That small with Rand's mom?
I thought it was badass.
No, it was.
It was straight badass.
But I mean, with all the Trollocs and stuff.
Yeah, which we didn't really get much.
I mean, honestly, the first episode with the Trollocs was probably a little bit better.
It was better to me.
Because they had a lot of, like, up-close score, where this was just a lot of wide shots of showing the numbers of them. But it was still really good.
There was a lot going on. I mean, like we said, we found out the peddler was obviously behind
us.
Everything. Well, I don't know about everything, but at least from the first episode, he's behind the...
He's been going there under other circumstances.
Like he said, you think I'm there to sell some lanterns? I think that's
to
what he
your
said.
shit town.
Or
something like that.
So I wonder what his plan is.
He follows the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
So I think he just does his bidding.
Yeah, which is...
Like in a sneaky way, because the other ones don't look human.
Yeah.
So he's a human who can, I think, get past.
So I'm a little confused.
Infiltrate.
Because he said the Trollocs were there to basically push them towards
because they knew Moraine was there.
Yeah.
So they weren't there to kill him. Mm-hmm. I think they just wanted them to follow Moraine. Because I don't think they knew which one was a dragon either. But
they were, like what's his name? Perrin was in trouble with his wife. Like, he could have easily died there. So I'm a little confused about that.
Yeah, but I think they weren't there necessarily to kill them. Because they didn't know which one was a dragon. But I think they were trying to force them to go with Moraine to get them to where they would be. Because they knew Moraine was going to try to stop the Dark One.
Yeah.
But obviously he said, like, you guys are all important, even though only one's the dragon.
But he also brought the whole balance of...
Yeah, he said it's usually only, he said, like, 2 in a generation?
2 most.
But 5. And he's saying...
And all in one town.
You need balance. Yeah. So he's saying, like, some of you will go to the dark and some of you will go to the light. He's not saying that all of them should go to the dark. He's saying to keep balance, some will go and some won't.
Which they
but
switched
we
to
saw Matt went back to the damn city.
Yep. Wonder why he's
And
there.
she made that call for the Red Aes Sedai to go find him, and I guess they didn't find him.
No. And he doesn't... They didn't show what they did with that knife. Right?
I don't know if that was the knife she had on her
or
not.
What the peddler had. I almost mentioned...
I don't think the peddler...
That knife's still similar to what the ones that was possessing
But she got rid of that knife from Matt before they went through those.
Yeah, but where did that knife go?
I don't know.
Didn't show
I don't remember if they said
or
not.
With the whole city that Matt went back to, right, from was that episode 2? I'm like, what exactly is he looking for there?
Well, because it's full of darkness.
Yeah, I know. So I wonder if he's part of the balance that they're going to be a trouble to the team.
We don't know where Rand's at.
Nope. He just didn't say where he was going.
He was going to the edge of the Blight.
Yep.
and keep going.
Which is not that far away from where he's at.
No, because they've walked so much through it already.
Yeah, you say probably within a day's time he should be through it, at least.
So I can't wait to see what he's going to do, what his plan is, or is he just trying to live in exile so he doesn't hurt Egwene and everyone?
Yeah.
Like, or does he have a plan to, like, work against the Dark One and do something to help them without being, like, right with them? Because it's going to drive him mad if he keeps using the power.
I don't know. How'd you feel about the season overall?
I love the season.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have mixed emotions about
the show.
The show overall. I mean, there was episodes I absolutely loved. This episode was just like whatever. Overall, I think it was like a solid show, but nothing. I don't know how to explain.
Do you like it more or less than Witcher?
Do I like it more? I like Witcher better.
You like Witcher better?
Yeah, Witcher way better.
Way better?
Yeah, way better.
Okay.
I thought Witcher was just more exciting, more like heart pounding. I'm not saying this doesn't have the potential to be that, but just going off the first season alone, it's almost like not much really happened. Like things were getting to the point, but then it would just drop off. I felt like we was gonna have this huge, nice, big battle. Really wasn't a big battle because I'm guessing just because they were focused on Rand so much that the huge battle was going on, they didn't really show much of.
Well, we now know that's not even the last battle, which is the big battle. That's the first battle.
I'm talking about. I'm just saying what was in that episode and how it ended. It was technically two different fights going on. You had the huge battle with the Trollocs, which we did get a good scene of them being knocked off, but then we lost people, which were I'll call them red shirts. If Star Trek fans, you know what I'm talking about. I kind of figured out what happened. You could kind of tell that those people were going to die, so that's not a surprise at all. I wish we had a little bit more Trollocs throughout the show. Maybe it would have been better seeing that build of the army. Because we didn't see them, first and second episode. That's probably the only time we've seen them.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the ones with the crazy face with the teeth.
Yeah, I wish I would have saw more of them.
I wanted to see more of them. First of all, I thought it was just one, but now we saw at the end that there's probably more than two. That's probably a species that are just, they have more than them, but maybe they're not as disposable as the Trollocs.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a little bit of a higher tier.
Like the lieutenants or...
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I wish we would have saw more of them because in the trailer, that's what looked really cool, was their mouth.
Yes.
So that's what had me really into it, and just for us to only see them twice, basically, the first and the last.
Yeah. Total.
And they didn't spend that much money on them, basically.
So I think
they look cool when we saw them, but I wish we would have saw them more. But I'm not mad that we didn't see a bunch of Trollocs throughout the whole season.
So what I was going to get to, I get it, and I think it would have been better handled if. So here's the thing: we never read the books. So I don't know how this should play out compared to the books, right? But just going by somebody who doesn't know nothing about the books, like I feel like a nice fight between maybe Perrin and one of those things would have been a good insertion of action, showing what he could do and how powerful he is. You know what I mean? How strong he is against one of those things. Because it's two of them, you can take one out, still have another. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It was just like they were unbeatable and nobody wanted to fight them. So really, there's no. There's a villain overshadowing everything, right? So Rand, the Rand was fighting the one
the actual Dark One.
But I wish they would have had one of the other 5 fight something else physically, because his was more of a powerful mental thing. I wanted to see a physical battle between two other good characters.
Well, Egwene and Nynaeve, they don't do physical because they have. That's
why I said Perrin.
The light.
Yeah, but that's why I said Perrin gets one of those.
But Perrin needs wolves.
No, but obviously his eyes glow yellow.
Yeah, but he needs the wolves to come aid him.
Yeah, but remember the lady said that he had blood, so obviously something must have.
Well, she didn't say it, but we saw what he looked like.
Yes, but that would have been a good insertion to show him.
They're saving that for a different time.
Yes, I understand it, but I wish we would have had it right now. It would have made that just a little bit better this episode.
I think he actually needs the wolves near him.
It could be. It could. I mean, but it's a great show. It's a good show. I think great. It's a good show. It's not great.
I like the show.
I know. To me, it's a good show. Would I recommend it to somebody? I would say if for me, I can't really answer that until I see season 2. Once I see season 2 and go through that.
No, like right now, would you suggest if someone says, "Is that a good show?"
If you got time in your hands, I say watch it. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I would say. Honestly, I know you feel completely different.
I'm not saying it's the best show ever, right?
No,
and I don't even want to compare it to like
anything
Witcher
else.
because
Yeah.
it's like apples and oranges. Like I like Witcher, but Witcher is in a different way where it's like it's kind of like Mandalorian, where it's like a new battle every time, like hopping place to place, fighting something new every time. And this wasn't like that, but I'm not mad that it wasn't because it built a lot of character. It gave a lot of information, and we have somewhere that we know the next season where it's going towards.
Yes.
I think the season was a perfect foundation, and I was never bored watching it.
No.
Which there's times in Witcher that I was bored watching it. So that's to say one thing. There's definitely times in Witcher I was like, oh, can this episode just be over already? I never felt that way with this show. So I would say it's a good show for me. I like it, and I would recommend it if I knew a person liked like medieval stuff, fantasy stuff. Like, you know,
which we do.
If I already know you like, say I know you like Game of Thrones, I know you like Lord of Rings, and you know you like The Witcher. If you're like that type of person, I'll say yeah, you probably like this show. I think. Yeah. But if you're a person who doesn't like those type of shows, then probably no, you're not gonna like it just because you don't like that type of genre or time period.
I would say it's part of be towards the bottom of the list of shows like this that are similar. Or movies, I would say. I would put that all in one bucket.
I was content enough, and I thought it was very beautifully shot, like cinematically. It was beautiful, and a lot of pretty scenes. Even like the more grittier scenes, it just looked pretty all the time. It just looked really nice.
I agree with that. Cinematography was great in this. I loved it. One thing I want to say before we go about this group that came towards the end of the episode.
Who the hell are they?
I feel like that was like an end credit without the credits.
That gave me like Avatar feels.
I know what you're saying with the Fire Nation.
Yes, that's what it gave me. I was like, oh, and who are these people? Are they good? Are they bad? I mean, they were about to do the tsunami.
Yes, they about to just wreck shit. So I don't.
What if they are balanced
between both? Like, I don't know. I mean,
what if they do good and bad to balance everything?
I mean, I don't know what the point was. Raising a wave for a little girl. It's got to be more to it.
I don't think it was the girl. I think they were trying to tsunami that.
Yeah, but it was mountains behind her, so it was kind of confusing.
Yeah, it was.
You know
it was, wasn't it? It was like a mudslide looking thing. Maybe they were trying to just.
I'm confused about
unless that girl has some type of powers or something. I don't know.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why that little girl's out there by herself. Where her parents at?
The parents got to be somewhere nearby.
She was pretty far from everybody.
But it looked like her footprints came straight out the mud.
Yeah, it did. So that means she's pretty far. She walked pretty far.
And went down that whole mudslide?
But I like the look of this new group. It was different.
Yeah, they're
very different. It almost had like a jade like Aztec. Like that look, but a little bit more modernized. You know what I mean? But I can't wait to see what they're all about.
Massive ships.
A lot of them. A lot of them. Each one had their own.
And they were all the women in the front were channeling.
Every one of them was a strong army to get everybody in sync. Yes. That's hard to beat if they're all in sync like that.
Indigenous, is that a better word?
Yeah, you can say that.
The native?
Yeah. They seem more powerful together as an army than anything we've seen so far. So I can't wait. That's one bright side to this episode.
They didn't say a word.
Nah, besides them chanting. So I'm very, very intrigued to see
that left me.
That's what's keeping me wanting more. And I am very curious to see what happened with Rand. And I do want to see more Perrin because I want to see him like let loose whatever he could do.
Yeah.
Actually,
how
all five
much he could take
really.
it.
Even Matt, I want to see what the hell.
Yeah, because we haven't really seen what Matt can do.
Not much.
We just seen him go crazy.
Yeah,
like mentally go crazy, not like power wise.
Really been in the show since what, 2 or 3 episodes? He really hasn't been in it that much since they took the knife away. That was probably the last time we've seen him until now.
That was 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago is when they went through the portal.
So we haven't seen him much, and I want to see what the hell he's up to, what is his mind, because obviously he went backwards towards home, his home, what he thinks.
But he went to the city.
But he went to the city.
We thought he was gonna go to the 2 rivers.
Yeah, but he went straight to the city. So obviously that dark side of him is taking over, and he's more curious of like fulfilling whatever he thinks he needs to do. Again, I don't hate the show at all. It's a good show. I will never say it's a bad show. What? Anything else you want to talk about? I'm trying to think. I could have sworn it was. Oh, they killed my dude. The Ogier.
The damn peddler killed the Ogier.
Like, for
Can
real?
you imagine if all people to
that's
kill the Ogier?
Yeah, that was like, I was not expecting that. I honestly was not expecting him to die. Like, anybody else I could expect to die, but I was not, because he was such a good guy.
I would have been more happy if one of those messed up teeth ass people killed Ogier. But for the peddler, you know how low that is? And for him to be the one who killed him, and he stared Perrin in the eye as he did it too. He didn't even look anywhere else. He just stared at him while he killed him, like,
you bitch ass.
And I love the Ogier. Like,
I'm surprised he couldn't overpower him though, because ogres are technically strong as shit. So I know he's very passive. He's very,
yes,
but he still has the strength.
But they must have. In the portion that the point we didn't see, like everyone else was dead.
Yeah,
what do you call it when he got jumped? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
they must have jumped him.
Yeah.
But
he's still strong.
He didn't really do much.
No, I'm pretty sure he's stronger than all three of them combined because he's ogre.
But he's so passive though.
But he's so passive. And
I'm gonna miss him.
I hope that's not the last. I'm praying. I have a gut feeling. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and say he's not really
I think he did so good at that part, even though we didn't get to see much.
No.
But it was so different and
very likable.
He had a different vibe of anyone else in the show, and he was very likable.
Yeah, he's very
I loved the Ogier. I'm
so
sad.
I knew it was something I was forgetting. That's why I said I had to mention that. He's easily my top 3, personally.
And then all the women died besides Egwene and Nynaeve.
Which I didn't figure
because the sister got too power hungry. She kept taking all their power.
That's why I call them red shirts. Instead of
stopping.
So, yeah, I'm not surprised at that. I wasn't shocked at all. But very shocked that,
I'm shocked that the sister died. I thought she was going to keep living and maybe she would be in the next season.
Since her brother, Pat, got killed, I wasn't all the way.
I didn't think she was going to get that consumed with the power.
Yeah, that I didn't think. I thought it'd be a different way. That
she wanted to keep feeling it to the point of killing herself. Like, I don't think she realized
or whatever bullshit she said.
No, because they said when you're with the one, you can feel like everything.
Yeah, you can, so much you can see
everything,
whatever.
You can feel everything.
Yeah, I'm like, so if you know you're feeling that, you should just stop.
That's like, okay, that's like the power of the one, right? So is that like the equivalent to the men going crazy? Is that the women will die if they touch it?
Or hold on to it too long?
And if the men touch it, not necessarily that they won't die, but they'll go crazy.
We'll see. I don't know.
Maybe they could withstand it more than the women, because the women just die from it, but the men go into madness from it. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Who knows?
I mean, we didn't even see a lot of Lon in this one, but I mean, he was by Moraine's side. But what's up with this stone?
But they'll never. Well, he said that.
Yeah, never.
It can't be
like cracked
damaged,
or damaged.
But it did. But the thing is that can that really be her guy if she can't do the bond anymore?
She can't feel connect to the power. She said something like that.
Well, he wanted the bond because she had concealed the bond so that he couldn't trace her. Remember? So he was like, now that he went and found her through what Nynaeve told him, he was like, bring the bond back, like unmask. He said, unmask the bond, and she said, I can't. So because they don't have the bond, then that can't be, what was it, her warden? Not her warden. Her whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But that means he can't, like, actually do his job that way because they don't have the bond anymore. So what is he gonna do?
We'll see. I mean,
I want him to get with Nynaeve. But she's saying, you know, maybe they go somewhere else and she doesn't have to be a wisdom there, and then she can. And then his response was that, well, whoever you pick, I'll hate him. But like, I feel like when she said that, she was saying it in a way like we could be together.
Yeah. And
I feel like he shut her down and was like, okay, if you don't want to be a wisdom and you want to marry someone, it's still not going to be me anyways. Yeah. And I feel like it's so sad. But now that he doesn't have the bond with Maureen, maybe he can. I don't know. Moraine.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I would like to see how that plays out, because I think at the end of the day they will probably end up with each other. The whole Aes Sedai is going to be going against these people with the ships, because they're going to be a problem and a threat to them.
You think so?
I think so. I'm gonna call that.
But it's like they have nothing to do with the Dark One either.
No,
as far as we know.
I feel like it's their own faction. But I can't compare. Maybe we'll look up some stuff. Maybe later once we get used to it. Maybe we won't do it till next season, unless you guys tell us. Maybe some things you guys, maybe you guys could offer some stuff that we can look at and not spoil what will happen in the future, but just what happened in this season. Just flesh out what happened in this season totally. So hopefully you guys enjoy our reaction, enjoy this show as much as we did, or I should say as much as Jay did.
I did, at least.
Yes.
Or if you read the books and you didn't like it, then say why, because I know there's probably gonna be people who actually read the books and didn't like it.
Yeah.
It always is something like that.
Yeah. So guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell to get our notifications for our latest videos we'll be coming out with. So guys, we will see you guys on the next one. I'm not gonna say flip.
I thought you were gonna say
nope. But peace.
I really
knew you guys.